The reason I felt comfortable going with Godzilla as the winner is because I knew that the Kong fans were still going to be satisfied, because Kong's victory is not the victory of winning the match. His victory is the Rocky victory. You know, it's never giving up. It's just never backing down. And it's almost like a foregone conclusion to a certain degree that Godzilla is going to win. But the real question is Kong going to survive? And that was sort of how I wanted to always approach it. Through the course of making the film, you know, you're constantly trying to find clever new ways for the monsters to fight each other. And when Kong goes into Hollow Earth, I just felt like, you know, he's in this big temple. He's got to get some sort of artifact, you know, to be able to use on the surface. And that kind of evolved into this, you know, Godzilla fin axe, you know, thing that he gets. And that sort of evolved into being not just a cool thing in the film, but it became a kind of like the main catalyst of the plot. It became like sort of like what the movie was about, weirdly. But that wasn't how we started. That's something that kind of naturally evolved through the course of the making the movie. And it was really important that Kong did have something that gave him the upper hand, you know, so that it wasn't just going to be like, okay, he's beating Godzilla around and it just doesn't really work out or something. You know, like he needed to have like kind of a fair shake in the fight. If you look at Godzilla really carefully, like he knows that he's kind of just playing with Kong the entire time. You know, like if you look at the ship battle fight, they had that kind of like moment where Kong is almost drowned and he's like laying on the boat and Godzilla shows up and they're kind of staring each other down. Godzilla's kind of laughing at him and like, okay, you know, like just stay right there and we're good, you know. And I think the whole time, like Godzilla kind of thinks that they're sort of having fun. You know, if Kong dies, whatever, he doesn't really care, but like he's not really too worried about it. But when that axe shows up at the end, then things get a little bit more serious and he does have to really kind of play hard. And I think it's some of the down and dirtiest fighting that we've ever seen Godzilla do. He gets on his knees, he's like crawling around, he gets pissed off, you know, and he gets frustrated with Kong a little bit. So, you know, like there's a respect between them by the end of the film.